Designing the text prompt properly is key to getting a good result out of Midjourney. When writing, you will need to speak the language of photographers and designer. You will need to define as specifically as possible things like depth of field, volumetric lighting, camera settings, and hex color codes. Don't worry, we got this for you. Here are some of the most important elements you need to have in every prompt. 1. Main subject. Use as much descriptive words as possible. Describe what it is. Also, use all of the 5 senses. How does it look like? What are the colors, shape, size, and texture? How does it smell? How does it feel when touched? How does it taste? How does it sound? Add as much details as possible. For example, instead of flower, you can say a blooming red rose. And if you have a specific share of red in mind, better use the hex color code. You can use a free tool online called imagecolorpicker.com to check the exact code of your image. 2. Scene, outdoors or indoors or maybe studio. Describe the surroundings of the subject, add more details about the objects around it, and again use as many of the 5 senses as possible. Make sure you cover the whole environment. 3. Composition. Is it a bird's eye or a close-up shot, or maybe a portrait or a product photography? Specify it as much as possible. For example, say where the focus should be. 4. Lighting. Is it studio light or daylight and what time of the day? Also, you can add the weather conditions. 5. Effects. Most popular effects in images are depth of field and bokeh, which makes the distance object a bit blurry and adds more realistic looks. You could also want to use glitches, glows, pixelations, anaglyph, and sparkles. 6. Style. Is it anime, pixel art, digital art, 3D rendered, pastel painting, a photo or a watercolor? Maybe a line art drawing, street art, graffiti style, or tattoo art? Give it the exact specifics. 7. Shooting camera model and settings. You can even add the brand and the model of the shooting camera. And if it is a 3D rendered or a digital art, you can add the name of the software, for example, Nikon DE850 or Cinema 4D. Here are the best camera settings according to CaptureTheathless.com. You can check their meanings there if you're interested. 8. Quality. Specify if you want it to be HD, SD, 4K, 8K, etc. Here you can also add words like ultra-realistic, crispy details, sharp focus, hyper-realistic, photorealistic, etc. 9. Vibes. We call them vibes, but can be also emotions. For example, summer vibes, candid moment, family quality time. Here you can also add adverbs like mesmerizing, enchanting, hypnotic, etc. Or even ask for humorous elements. Pro tip. If you're stuck, you can always use the command, describe and upload an image. Midjourney will give you a very detailed text description about how Midjourney sees that image. Then craft your prompt using Midjourney's description. One more thing, you don't need the text prompting if you just want to generate a new image out of few existing images. You can easily do so by using the command blend. It will ask you to only upload the images.